First Amendment, do you think that the freedom of religion, speech, press, assembly, and the right to petition are good or bad for our country?
Couldn't be any better. I don't know what else it could be. How many are there? 4?
3, 4, 5.
5, okay. Those are probably the most important ones of all. I don't know how they got 5 across, but they did get 5.
In the Second Amendment, how does the right to bear arms affect you?
It protects me from a robber or a burglar who has a gun. I can have a gun. But it's more or less misinterpreted. It was supposed to be to bear arms to protect yourself against enemies.
Okay. In the Third Amendment, are you glad that you don't have to house soldiers?
Have to do what?
House soldiers that, like, if they fought in a war, they don't have to stay at your house. Like, they can't force you to make a soldier.
Sure, it's freedom. That's part of the freedoms. Can't force you to do anything really except taxes.
In the Fourth Amendment, how do you feel about needing warrants for searching someone?
That's another thing of privacy, sure. I mean, if you wouldn't, the police could just walk right in anytime they want to, good or bad.
In the Fifth Amendment, how do you feel about the right to due process of law, including protection against self-incrimination?
That's again, why should you not be able to say, I don't want to talk to incriminate myself? I mean, that would be foolish, right? Don't you agree?
Yes. In the Sixth Amendment, do you agree with the right to be represented by a lawyer?
Sure, I couldn't represent myself. I don't know the rules of law. I don't know anything about it. You have to have a professional to do that.
In the Seventh Amendment, how do you feel about the jury in civil cases?
Well, I'm some kind of hot and cold because a lot of times a jury in a civil case has no concept of what they're listening to. But that's our system, and it's been working all these years, so I guess it's still good.
In the Eighth Amendment, do you like the right of forbidden unfair bails, fines, and punishment?
Sure, that would put you in jail. You can never get out. Yeah, exactly. If it's just a minor offense, why should you have a big bail that you can't get out and get yourself a lawyer and defend yourself? So those are all great. Everything about America is good.
In the Ninth Amendment, are you happy that you are enlisted to rights not included in the Constitution?
Yeah, if it's not included, you got it. They can't think of everything, and so that's et al. Everything else, you got it.
In the 10th Amendment, do you agree with the powers reserved to the states or the people?
Definitely believe in the powers of the states because they're closer to home, and you can usually do a little bit better with the governor than you can with the president. Not necessarily, but usually you can.
Okay. Thank you for letting me interview you.
Thank you, young lady.
Okay.